welcome to Mzansi Football TV. Yeah. So finally, the World Cup is over, and Spain won. Man, they deserve to win that match. They should have, not needed extra time, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So, but yeah, man, I thought it was a nice match. They really dominated Argentina. I think Argentina didn't even shoot create chances whatsoever in the entire 19 minutes. So yeah, yeah, they're we're dominant, really dominant. Like deserve to win the World Cup, And actually, and what's funny is that a lot of people in the world are hoping Argentina doesn't win it, because to be honest, the manner in which they went to the final, they got into the final, they were cheating and stuff. So yeah, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm happy. Spain won. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, going to Bafana Bafana. I'm just gonna quickly, give my analysis, in terms of what Bafana Bafana needs to do, in order to be a force to be reckoned with, in the 2030 World Cup, So yeah, obviously we have to qualify, but I believe we will qualify. Because also another thing is that FIFA is also thinking of increasing the number of teams, in the 2030 World Cup. I think it will go from 40 something to 63 or whatever. So yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, meaning also more African teams will be in the World Cup. Even that also gives obviously Bafana Bafana even a greater chance of qualifying. So yeah. I'm excited. So yeah. Anyways, let's talk about Bafana Bafana. What they need to do exactly. To be a force, to be a force to be reckoned with. In the 2030 World Cup. So I'm gonna start from top to bottom. When I say top, CO type of level, to yeah, and just going down, and to the players and so forth. So yeah, so the first things first, né? So Safa, CEO. Right now, as you guys know, is Jordan. So I think maybe we might need a new CEO. Who has more I don't know, bad ideas of developing South African football, in general, from women's football to men's football. So yeah, I feel like maybe we might need a CEO. Actually, on top of the CEO is the sports minister, of which is Mackenzie. Maybe also we need to change that, but maybe also we also have to say, okay, we have to also say thank you for maybe pushing the VAR. This coming new season PSL will be having VAR, but obviously there is some hurdles right now. They still needs to do some training also, and also most of the stadiums are still not ready. So so it might be introduced later during the season of PSL. So yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's something. But I don't know, man. VAR sometimes it's I feel like what. Because the thing is also, PSL was spending 1 million rand per match for the VAR. 1 million rand per match. And I'm not sure in terms of the revenue per team, like how much they get, So I, so we'll see, man. I don't, so I'm thinking, like, I'm thinking instead of VR, PSL should do something else. I'm thinking rather use replays, from the broadcasters, whether it's Supersport or ACBC, like basically what they do is that, if let's say a team gets like concedes a goal and there is some like the manner in which the goal went in, like it's not proper. Maybe like the player was offside, or maybe the player, handled the ball or whatever. And then obviously like that team will say, "Hey, referee, please come and look at the screen. We believe that that goal should have not stood." And then then maybe like each team will have like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 reviews, per match, that way, like, obviously, like, they'll not try to review for everything. They'll just review for most important things, that way, meaning we don't need VAR, maybe something to consider, but it's one of the ideas I have on top of my head thinking about that. But anyways, back to how Bafana Bafana, will be a force to be reckoned with, obviously. Gaty Mackenzie as a sport minister, okay, okay, cool. No, I think, it's kind of doing a decent job, I guess, and then Safa CEO, we have to change that. Yeah, we have to change that. Yeah. And then obviously also going a level down, the administrators. We have to fucking change them. Nah, like these guys are not professionals, man. I mean, check it. Remember Mukwena had a red card in the World Cup qualifiers, nah? And then for some flipping odd reason, they forgot to, I mean, not a red, like a match ban, And then for some odd reason, they forgot to remember that, Deboga has so many yellow cards, so meaning he's not eligible for the Lesotho game. But they didn't. I don't know how they messed it up. I don't know how they forgot or whatever. I don't know. And then, but luckily, even though South Africa was deducted 3 points, luckily, like, we still made it to the World Cup. So, yeah. And then another thing, like the World Cup, the Bafana Bafana visas thing were not sorted. Like, what? I mean, you had all this time to make sure everybody's visas is sorted and so forth, but you didn't. Like, what? Nah, man. Nah. So I think also like the administrators needs to change. They need to fire like 1, 2, 3 people there, man. And then obviously going a level down is like the players. Now, this is where it gets interesting, yeah. So the players, I think, who's this? Like, we don't have strikers. South Africa lacks strikers, man. Defenders, we're good. Defenders, we're good. Midfielders, we can say we also a bit decent, But strikers, man, yes. We don't have strikers, man. We don't have strikers. Cosmo Hopa, Lion Forster, Rainers, it's basically like poachers, they can't even run that fast, So, like, we need proper strikers. When I say proper strikers, I mean players who are fast, players who are clinical finishers. Yeah. When I say clinical finishers, basically means that out of 5 shots, the person shoots 4, on target, So yeah, 4 out of 5 on target. So yeah, we need a clinical striker, man. We need a fast striker, and then also maybe also, yeah, he also obviously has to be good with in the air, So yeah, so basically how can we get that is looking at the youth, So meaning we have to make sure that we develop players, correctly, and we give them enough, I don't know, like enough attention and training for them to be elite strikers, So yeah, I think that's what we lack. So yeah, man. Anyways, like looking at the players overall, yeah. I still believe that we can do better, in terms of getting proper players in the youth, like youth level. So players like Mufugeng. Mufugeng is doing something. Is now in Europe, and even though it's a preseason, he did get an assist. And like he had like over 90% pass accuracy and so forth. So Mufugeng is doing something. So meaning we just need to focus on the youth, man. Look at rugby. Rugby, we won the World Cup back to back. The junior Springboks also won the World Cup back to back. Even the sevens, the Blitzboks, also they won the World Cup back to back. And why is that? It's because of the fucking youth, like how our rugby is structured, basically overall. It has to do with the schools and so forth, So yeah, if we can get our youth right, we go in places, man. We go in places. We can be a force to be reckoned with, in the 2030 World Cup. So yeah, man, yeah. So yeah, I think that's it, eh? I think that's it. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, eh? And then please also don't forget to subscribe and like. And then yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.